Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Putri Filda Makkalo from Sarjana Keperawatan 2B class. What I want to do this morning is presenting about the skill of reading, part 4 until 6. This presentation is divided into 3 main parts. The first one is about the skill 4 of reading. The second one is about skill 5 of reading. And the third one is about skill 6 of reading. My presentation will take about 10 minutes. Firstly, I would like to look at the skill 4 of reading. As you can see here, skill 4 is about implied detailed question. The word is not written in the text, but you have to conclude. An example of question is, it's implied in the passage that, so if there are words like implied, inferred, most likely that, and what probably happened, it means you have to conclude. So how to answer the question? First, choose a keyword in the question. Second, scan the appropriate part of the passage for the keyword for state idea. Third, read the sentence that contains the keyword or idea carefully. And last, look for the answer that contains the keyword carefully. Let me give you an example. Okay, you can see and reading the passage in here. And the question is, it's implied in the passage that if a tree has 100 wide bands and 100 narrow bands, then it is, first, you have to find the keyword, and the keyword is wide bands and narrow bands. In the text, here we can see each year one light color, white band, and one dark color, narrow band. It means if 100 white band and 100 narrow band is 100 years or century. So the answer is A, a century of. Let's now move on the second slide about skill 5 of reading. Secondly, I will be taking about skill 5 is about vocabulary in context question. The question relate to vocabulary. An example of question is, what is the meaning? Which of the following is closest meaning to? Sometimes there are words that we have never known before, but you can answer the meaning of the word. You can do this by looking at the context of the sentence or looking at the words before and after it. So how to answer the question? First, find the word expression in the passage. Second, read the sentence that contains the word carefully. Third, look for the context clues to help you understand the meaning. And last, choose the answer that the context indicates. And let me give you an example. So, you can hear the passage. She has a large geranium growing in a pot in the corner of her apartment. And the question is, geranium is probably which of the following? The keyword is in a pot and in the corner apartment. So the most suitable answer is D, a plant. Okay, bring me to my next point, which is about skill 6 of reading. And my thirdly point will be about skill 6 is about where question. You have to look for the word or sentence is in which line. An example of question is, where is the passage? So how to answer the question? First, find the word or expression in the passage. Second, read the sentence that contains the word carefully. Third, look for the context clues to help you understand the meaning. And last, choose the answer, choose the answer that the context indicates. For instance, so we can hear the passage, and the question is, where is and the question is, where in the passage does the author define the word capital? So let's see which line in the word capital is in. Is in line 4. The answer is C, line 4. Okay, for the last conclusion. In conclusion, I would like to say you that in skill 4, it's about implied detail question. The word is not written in the text, but you have to conclude. An example of question is, it's implied in the passage there. So if there are words like implied, infer, most likely there, and what probably happened, it means you have to conclude. In skill 5 is about a vocabulary context question. The question relates to vocabulary. In this part, sometimes there are words that we have never know before, but you can answer the meaning of the word. You can do this by looking at the context of the sentence or looking at the words before and after it. And last, in skill 6 is about where question. You have to look for the word or sentence in which line. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Thank you for your attention. Hopefully my presentation will be helpful, useful for you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.